Once upon a time, an old couple lived in a small village next to a garden that belonged to an evil witch. The wife, during her pregnancy, wanted desperately a little bit of lettuce from the witch's garden. Her husband agreed and went to steal the lettuce.
How dare you steal my lettuce? You thief!
I'm very sorry. My wife is pregnant and she wanted it so badly. So I wanted to please her.
Well, your wife can have as much lettuce as she wants, but you'll give the baby to me in return.
When the baby was born, the witch took her and raised her as her own, and named her Rapunzel. When Rapunzel grew up, she was locked all alone by the witch in a tall tower. She was a beautiful girl with very long hair, but the witch never allowed her to leave the castle, so all she could do was to look out of the window and sing.
Hey, 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 oh.
One day, a prince was passing near the tower and heard Rapunzel singing. He was so enchanted by her voice, but he couldn't enter the tower. Then he saw the witch approaching, and he hid.
Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair.
When the prince saw how beautiful Rapunzel was, he was so angry that the witch kept her locked up. The next day, he returned. Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair. When he saw her face to face, he fell in love with her instantly and asked her to marry him. She agreed. The prince visited her every day, as they were planning her escape. But one day, the witch saw the prince leaving the tower. In anger, she cut off Rapunzel's hair and sent her far away so the prince couldn't find her. Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair.
You will never see her again.
The prince, after his fall, became completely blind. He was wandering for days when he heard Rapunzel's voice singing.
I'll wait for you.
They were so happy to be together again. When they fell into each other's arms, her tears restored his sight. The prince took Rapunzel to his kingdom. They were married and later had their own children. They all lived happily ever after.